Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of The Topping Show is proudly sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and service company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Guys, he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, you can reach out to the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button and tell your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, going over to the business part of the podcast, you have SpaceX nearing a $250 billion valuation as the company continues to grow. Now, this is brought to us thanks to LinkedIn. Specifically, is an article by Karen Reinhardt. They say, quote, SpaceX is making history again. Elon Musk-led company is planning to sell insider shares for $212 per share and a tender offer, which will put its value near $250 billion. This, according to Bloomberg anonymous sources. The figure is a record for the American private company and positions at SpaceX as the world's most second valuable startup behind TikTok parent company ByteDance. They said, meanwhile, this rocket and spacecraft manufacturer, who also been awarded a contract worth up to $843 million to, quote, deorbit the International Space Station in 2030. So that company continues to grow exponentially, which has to be one of Elon's top 10 accomplishments in life. Probably one of the best comeback stories. They were literally on the brink of bankruptcy with the first 2 or 3 rockets just exploding, epic fail. And then finally they got the third one right, and they got the NASA contract, which of course put them into outer space. Primarily intended. Well, after metaphor, perhaps. It'll be interesting to see. And of course, I mean, in terms of consumer products, you have Starlink, which is growing exponentially. They just, well, you have to be invited to it, but they do have the option to buy the new mini Starlink for about $5.99 plus a monthly fee, I think, for the subscription model. But it is pretty impressive. One of the biggest companies on, I was about to say, on the planet, we should say, in orbit. It'll be interesting to see if they ever go to an IPO so the public can purchase their stock. Granted, not giving financial advice, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Might not be a, can't help but think that stock would certainly grow up. But as I always say, time shall tell. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a comment or a thumbs up, thumbs down is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.